word Utsav, we all know it, but it has a very special meaning because it doesn't only mean festival, it also means celebration. I think it's wonderful that DakshinaChitra has organized this 2-day festival to celebrate the arts, to celebrate the relevance of the arts, not only in practice but also in theory, looking at the scholarship and the effort and the process that goes behind and beyond the arts. I think it's a very special attempt because what this festival has tried to do, as I saw last year, is to bridge that gap between the rasika, the viewer, the spectator, the listener, and the performer. Today it has become very relevant because we have an audience which is so heterogeneous, comes from so many different backgrounds, so many different cultures, that sometimes they are not able to easily have access to what they see on the stage, what they hear on the stage. So it becomes very important for them to understand not only the content and the form of the arts, but the attitude and the ideas, the goals, the ideologies behind the arts, which are kind of meshed in our culture. And I think DakshinaChitra's Utsav facilitates this exchange between the viewer and the performer. Hopefully, we will have some very intelligent questions from the audience, which will challenge the performers to rethink their own art, to rethink their strategies, to rethink their methods, and the way they communicate. One of the things that I found very interesting last year was the variety of subjects that was chosen. Because I think it's not enough to understand only one aspect of the arts. If you say dance, it's not enough only to understand dance as performance and as practice. It is important to understand music. It's important to understand talam, the rhythm that goes. It's important to understand sculpture and painting which fed the dance. It's also important to understand the history of the dance form itself, and that goes for every classical art form. So I think by making it possible for those who participate in Utsav to have access to these other related and allied subjects, these allied worlds, in a very exciting way, by getting speakers who are not only scholars, but people who can communicate that scholarship easily and who can unravel some of those mysteries and the mystique that we associate with the arts, which kind of daunts us actually. I think there's an undaunting process going on in Utsav, which I really enjoy. There's nothing casual about it, though it can be both formal and informal. But there's nothing casual about it because the moment you are casual, you lose the arts. But Utsav has taken a very serious, a very considered, a very thought-felt, if I may use the word, a very thought-felt approach to this great need of today to bridge the gap between performance and the person who's watching, the performer and the viewer. Is there anything else I want to say? Yes, I found that last year, the senior performers who came, they took this so seriously and they explained their art form and the process of their thoughts with such clarity and such humility. I think that itself was a learning experience for us in life, not only about art but how to live life. Finally, that's what the arts are about, I guess. You learn the arts, or you practice the arts, or you watch performances in order to gain values for life. And I think Utsav is doing a great job with that, which is serious, scholarly, but at the same time extremely joyful. I'm happy to be a part of it.